Hey YouTube, so here we are, July 4th weekend, 2020. I'm actually out in the shed early today. Didn't want to wake up the family, so instead of making noise in the house, I'm going to make noise out here for a little bit, but not too much. But plan for this weekend, other than relaxing and enjoying a little bit of vacay, is working on the AT&G still. I got the axle off. In the last video, I struggled to get this bolt out. It's a very decent sized bolt, but it wasn't overly rusted. But it basically needed a 3/4 inch impact wrench to get it off for my neighbor's house, and luckily it worked. If that didn't work, we had a 1 inch. So got the axle off. It's just literally because that was loose already, because this always moves. I was able to just knock the bolt out, and this dropped right off. So I do have new PTO bearings, so the plan is to get the PTO bearings out, maybe not knock these kingpins out, and just from a paint, just to paint, not necessarily replace any bearings or anything, because they look pretty good, but just to clean that up, paint that up, and then replace, take the tires off of this, paint the rims, and then put new tires on. So don't know if I'll be able to get it all done this weekend, so always some family stuff to do. So but this is what we're gonna work on. Just let the air out of that one. Check out the size difference. These must, I don't know what I could probably check go get a pressure gauge, but look at the size difference. These things must be just jacked up with pressure. This thing is, like, you know, probably higher than what it should be. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to look like. But oh well. All right, so got the knocked out the bearing cups. Basically, just used a hammer and a punch, and punched these out. Like I said, I got a new set of bearing cups, the felt seals, the oil seals, and dust caps and nuts, the nylon lock washers. So now, since now it's just to use my Harbor Freight tire remover, whatever, tire stand, whatever you want to call them, and see if I can get this, break the bead on it and then get it off.
so that's good. I think what I'll do is I'll use a little WD-40 on it, or silicone or something.
So we just started on this side first, but easier to pull off the other way, I think, because it's got a short section on it. Here with the
Alright. Use just a screwdriver to get it started. What's that? What is it? All right. Well, I guess it did have tubes in it, 'cause I just popped it. Oh, well. Well, that worked. All right, got that one off. That's not bad. Good. Normally I'd use like Dawn soap, but being lazy. So the inside of the rim is not that bad, which is good. I'll still clean it and paint it, but they just need to be painted, and obviously that needs to be painted. So let's get her done. Tires are still good. Don't know what to use them for, but it's good. So time to take the oil seal out. That came out easier than the other one. These oil seals on these rims, they're basically just a, it's like a typical oil seal ring, but instead of a rubber ring, it's a felt ring. I'll show you when the new ones go in, I'll show you those, but yeah, they pretty much, are useless for a while. Basically just becomes a bearing retainer to some extent.
kind of punch. Bank up one.
number 2. All right.
Alright, so what do I want to do? Bottom side first. Top side.
All right, that one came off a lot easier. So I broke the bead first on this short end, then removed it off, and then basically just broke the bead on the second one and shoved it down, and used 2 screwdrivers to pull it off. So it was a lot easier. All right.